y'all doing today? This is Mr. Golf. I'm back at it again. This time we'll be doing foot care. We do got a special guest who's going to be in the video. We thank you very much for partaking in the video. Some people say, no, I don't want to be in the video because of such and such. But thank you very much. Give her a round of applause. Yay! Good. So today we got foot care. Foot care is done on a person. So when you do your wets, like I said, modified bed bath is done on a real person, and foot care is done on a real person for state boards testing in Virginia. Some helpful hints is that when you are doing foot care, in my previous videos, you see where I said fill the line up to 3 in the basin. Good. This is the reason why I asked to fill the line up to 3 in the basin, because when you place somebody's foot inside the basin, good, that filling it up to 3 won't allow the water to overflow, but it will meet the requirements of soaking the feet. Okay. Next thing, when you are doing foot care, you have to use soap. I mean, not soap, but lotion. You're going to be using lotion, and you're going to be placing it on the person's foot, and you're not going to be placing it between the toes. Got it? Another thing about foot care is that when you actually do foot care, you want to make sure the bed is supine. Okay? So that's some helpful hints. If I can think of any more during the course, I will make sure I emphasize during the actual skill. Let's get started. How you doing, Ms. Johnson? My name is Mr. Golf. I'll be your CNA today. Before I get started on doing your foot care, I'm gonna go wash my hands, put my gloves on, and provide privacy. Any questions? Okay, good. So I'm gonna make sure your bed is supine before I get started. Good. I'm going to provide privacy. I'm gonna grab my basin. I'm going to turn on the water. I'm going to check the temperature with my forearm. Good. I'm going to simulate washing my hands. I'm going to fill it up to 3. I'm going to apply my gloves. And the reason why that I simulate washing my hands and I fill my basin up to 3 and then I go apply my gloves, because it should be enough time where that I apply my gloves and the water should be just about or actually on 3. Good. Now I'm gonna go in. I'm going to hold our arm and then place our hand in. See if the temperature good. Temperature good. Good. I'm going to gather my supplies, which is going to be 2 towels, 4 washcloths, my lotion, my soap. I'm going to place it on a table. Good. When you are doing foot care, you only want to expose the body part that you're going to be using. So I'm not going to pull the sheet from the top on down. I'm going to pull the sheet from the bottom on up. Good. I'm going to roll up her pants leg. Good. I'm going to place my towel. Here. Place my basin here. I'm going to support knee and ankle. Place her foot in. I'm going to make my adjustments. Here. I'm going to let her feet soak. Good. I want to cover her up here. Good. going to wet my rag, apply soap. Key thing, once you apply soap and wet the rag cannot be dumped, or the soapy rag cannot be dumped inside the basin again. So I'm gonna apply my soap. So make sure it's nice and wet, soapy. I'm gonna support the foot. I'm gonna do 1, flip my rag, 2, flip my rag, and then I'm gonna go between the what? Toes. Good. Got it? Support the rag. Then I'm gonna grab my rinse rag, place that inside, and then I'm gonna do 1, flip the rag, and then I'm gonna do 2, flip the rag, and then the last thing I'm gonna do is go between the what? Toes. Good. Then I'm gonna use my dry rag. Then I'm gonna use my dry rag, and then I'm gonna do what? Actually dry the foot. I'm gonna move this out the way, the basin, place the foot on the towel. Good. Here, then I'm gonna get my lotion. And then I'm gonna lotion the foot, except for between the toes. Then my excess towel, I'm gonna wipe off the excess lotion. Good. I'm gonna remove my towel, both of them, cover back the foot. Now I'm back to the what? Closing. So I'm gonna grab all my items here. Place everything in the designated dirty area. This goes in the soil. Good. Now I'm gonna follow what? The closing by dumping the water inside the sink. Good. Turn on the faucets. Rinse. Dump. Then I'm going to dry my basin. Good. Then I'm going to do my 3-part step. Remove my gloves, dispose of my gloves, similarly wash my hands. Coming back in. Here. Give her the call bell in hand. Make sure the bed is in the lowest position. Release privacy. Document, task complete.